welcome to the Cruise Show. I'm Carly and this is Richard. Well, today we are freestyle cruising, and that doesn't mean Richard's going to be running up the walls. It means we are freestyle cruising with Norwegian Cruise Lines. They want you to be free at sea. That means you can dine whenever you choose. You can be active or as relaxed as you choose. And you can dress up or go casual if you do so wish to, but the choices are yours. And today we have got 3 wonderful itineraries for you, including some Vision Choice holidays. You know what that means? We've put them together especially for you, and you can't get them anywhere else. And we're even going to be including a little bit of onboard credit for you as well. So stay tuned, sit back, relax, and grab that telephone, because I think you'll be needing it. And to tell us a little bit more about Norwegian Cruise Lines, it's Richard.
Thanks very much indeed, Carly. Well, Norwegian Cruise Line are the innovator in cruise travel, with a 50-year history of breaking the boundaries of traditional cruising. That's most notably with the introduction of freestyle cruising, as Carly was talking about, which revolutionised the industry by giving guests more freedom and flexibility when it comes to dining and when it comes to cruising. Today, Norwegian Cruise Line invites you to cruise like a Norwegian on one of their purpose-built freestyle cruise ships, providing you with the opportunity to enjoy a relaxed resort-style cruise holiday on some of the newest and most contemporary ships at sea. And remember, when you're on board your Norwegian Cruise Line holiday, it's premium all-inclusive, so your drinks, tips and your gratuities, they're all taken care of. So sit back and enjoy some freestyle cruising with Norwegian Cruise Line and Vision Cruise.
Well, we're going to start out with a lovely itinerary around the Canary Islands in January next year. And this is on board the Norwegian Spirit. So let's have a little look around.
Yeah, so these are some of the images of the Norwegian Spirit, and you can always see the distinctive artwork along the hull there. This is the atrium of the ship, really, where the meeting place, you can find the shops there. This is some of the different dining options on board that you can find on the Norwegian Spirit, and there's 14 different dining options for you to enjoy. Now, you don't need to dress up every evening. There's no formal nights on board, and you can wear what you want in the restaurants. Now, of those 14 different dining options, some of them will have a cover charge. The majority of them, they're included, complimentary in the price of your holiday, but it's well worth visiting some of the specialty restaurants. You saw there quickly just some of the types of accommodation you can find on board. The price that you've been quoted on here, this is based on 2 people sharing an inside stateroom. If you wanted to have an ocean view or a balcony, give us a call and we'll quote you on that separately. Now, when it comes to dining as well, you don't have to turn up at the same restaurant every evening at 6:30 and share the same table with the same 4 people every night. You can turn up at the restaurants any time that you want of an evening, and it's open seating, and then you can just enjoy your meal when you want it. And I really love that. If you've been busy exploring a port of call and you've arrived back late and you maybe want to have a later evening meal and the following day you fancy an earlier bite, you can do that. It's all about being flexible and turning up exactly when you want. Now, if you wanted to try something like this, some of the specialty dining options on board, you'll find full details of those when you get on board, or you can always go to our website and you'll find them on there. And you just head to the restaurant reservations area, which is just by guest services, and you can book yourself to have an evening meal in there, and it really is great fun. And once again, you don't need to worry about having to turn up at a certain time. If you want to go to that specialty restaurant, you don't have to worry about booking it to turn up at 7 every evening. You can choose if you want to come at 6 or maybe 9 o'clock. And then in the daytime, you'll find all sorts of activities going on around the ship for you to enjoy. There's 12 different bars and lounges. There's the spa and fitness centre, which you can visit. The fitness centre included in the price of your holiday. The spa, there are some treatments there. We're going to include some onboard credit on this sailing, so maybe you could use that to use in the spa itself and pamper yourself. And talking about the different entertainment venues, there's the main theatre every evening, there's a champagne bar, there's the nightclub as well, there's the beer garden as well if you want to go and visit that. There's so many different facilities for you to be enjoying on board the Norwegian Spirit. So this is a Vision Value holiday that we've put together here at Vision Cruise. It's Spirit of the Canaries, and we're going to be heading away here. We can do this on many dates, but we've picked this price point here on the 24th of January next year, and it's a 10-night holiday. Now, we're going to be flying you from the UK. We've included your flights on this one. This is based on London Gatwick, and we're going to be flying you out to Barcelona. Now, when you get to Barcelona, we've included your overseas transfers. That will take you a short journey from the airport down to the cruise terminal in Barcelona. That's where you're going to get on board the Norwegian Spirit, and this is when your holiday is going to begin. We're going to cruise out of Barcelona. We're off to Casablanca is our next first port of call, I should say. Go and visit the central market here to pick up some souvenirs. Then we're on to Gran Canaria is our next port of call. Here you could take a scenic drive through the valley for an unforgettable experience. After a day in Gran Canaria, we're then going to be cruising you on to Tenerife. Here it's the largest of the Canary Islands, and the beaches are lovely here. You've got the yellow sands that you can go and visit off the beaches there. Go and have a walk around the shoreline on the coast. Then we're on to Madeira is our next port of call here. Again, the many beaches, but known for its Madeira wine and Madeira cake. You've got the green forests as well. Then it's on to Malaga is our next port of call. Here you can take a trip to go and see the Alhambra, one of the finest examples of Moorish art in Spain. Then we're going to be cruising you on to Alicante. This is known for all the beaches here. You could take a trip to the cathedral here. You've got the archaeological sites, which are well worth a visit there. Maybe take a trip to Benidorm for the day if you want to do that. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Barcelona, where sadly that's where our cruise adventure is going to end. We'll pick you up from the ship, we'll take you to the airport, and then we're going to be flying you back to the UK. So this holiday, it's based on the 24th of January next year, and it's a 10-night holiday. It's a vision value holiday, which means we've put this together just for you. And we've got great fares from £1,149 per person. And that includes all of your full board when you're on board in the complimentary restaurants. It also includes your premium all-inclusive. So what you're going to get for that is your drinks included, up to the value of $15 per glass. You get some water inside, bottles of water inside your stateroom every day. You don't need to worry about paying extra for any gratuities or tips on top of drinks, or any tips for your cabin steward or waiter. They're all included in that great price there. We're also going to be including as well here at Vision Cruise, we're going to give you an exclusive $50 per room onboard credit. Now I know what you're thinking, if I've got my drinks included and my tips included, the food's included, what am I going to spend the onboard credit on? Well, there is the spa treatments if you want to enjoy that. There's the shopping opportunities as well, maybe some shore excursions as some of the ports are called, and of course if you wanted to buy some perfume, ladies, to treat yourself, you can buy that. You get an exclusive $50 per stateroom onboard credit, and this is a great price from just £1,149 per person. Now, if you can't do this date in January, give us a call and we'll go through the other dates. If you want different airports, we can do that as well. The prices may vary, but pick up that phone and give us a call here at Vision Cruise. It's 0800 655 6449.
Well, what a great way to beat those January blues. Christmas is over, the weather's cold and wet, and you could be heading off on a beautiful cruise around the Canary Islands for some winter sunshine. How good does that sound? And we're going to include that $50 of onboard credit. I'd definitely be getting myself a bottle of perfume. What about you, ladies? Let's have a little sail back through those details. So we're going to be flying you out to Barcelona, where you'll be joining the Norwegian Spirit, and we'll sail out of there on to Casablanca, the biggest city in Morocco. Visit the breathtaking Hassan II Mosque, or maybe try some haggling in the markets. Then we're off to Gran Canaria. There's some spectacular beaches here, as well as lush fields with banana and pineapple plantations. Then our next port of call will be Tenerife. Enjoy a day at the Loro Park, or maybe head up Mount Tidy for some incredible views, or perhaps head to one of the water parks. Then we're into one of my favourite ports of call. This is Funchal in Madeira. You could head up Monte, maybe try the toboggan ride back down, or even try a 4x4 Jeep safari off the beaten track there. Then our next port of call will be Malaga, home to an impressive amount of museums and monuments, as well as some lovely beaches, taverns and bistros. Then our final port of call will be Alicante. Now, if you like water sports, I definitely recommend heading to San Juan Beach. It's jam-packed with activities, so you'll have a great time there. Then we're going to sail you back into Barcelona, where sadly your holiday will come to an end as we fly you back to the UK, and all of that from fares of £1,149. Don't forget, this is premium all-inclusive. There's nothing else you need to think about, just that price right there. And then if you want to add some shore excursions and things, don't forget, we've got that $50 of onboard credit we're giving you per stateroom to spend on whatever you like. So don't miss out. Get yourself on the phone and on this cruise. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, we're going to move on now to our next itinerary, and this is one I've definitely got my eye on. We're looking at the Caribbean on board the Norwegian Jade. So let's have a little look around.
Yeah, the Norwegian Jade, she's just undergone a multi-million-pound refurbishment, and these are some of the pictures I took when I went on board just a few weeks ago. The top deck has been completely refurbished there. You'll find a couple of pools and hot tubs. There's a little sports court at the back there if you want to get active and have a game of basketball. Talking of getting active, here's the gym where you'll find, which is open throughout the day, and there's personal trainers on hand to help you. Now, this is the heartbeat of the ship, the atrium here. You'll find live music. There's the shops. On deck 8, there's Oceans, which you can find just by the atrium, and that's where you can pop for some complimentary food 24 hours a day. If you fancy chicken wings at 4 o'clock in the morning, it will be served there. You can see there. You can have a brilliant breakfast in there as well. Then there's Bliss. This is one of the lounges and bars here. You can see there's karaoke here if you want to do it. There was one evening I saw people have a go at karaoke. Didn't have a go myself. I'd have cleared the room, but and you know, there's live music that pops up there. This is the Spinnaker Lounge. You can see here. This is located at the front of the ship here. There's the drinks there. Remember, it's premium all inclusive, so your drinks are all going to be included. And this is the Spinnaker Lounge here. Now, it's great to pop here. This is sort of the late night disco in the evening. There's great events going on there. There's bingo in the daytime if you want to enjoy that, or maybe some dancing. Different dining options on board for you. Again, some of them are included in the price. Some of them you do have to pay a small cover charge for, but if you want full details of that, give us a call and we'll go through that. There's the mojito bar there, sugarcane, great for pre-dinner drinks, and your drinks, they're going to be included once again, so you don't need to worry about paying for that. These are two of the speciality dining options. I ate in Cagney's Steakhouse one evening, and it's well worth it to go and enjoy all of the fantastic fare that they serve up in there. There is a whiskey bar if you want to go and visit that. Just along from the whiskey bar, you'll find the champagne bar as well. This is one of the areas where there's about 3 different bars here altogether. The martini bar there you can see, and you usually gravitate to a bar that you like, and the waiter will know you'll drink how you like it, and you'll return there every evening and you'll meet up with the same people. Look at the size of the Stardust Theatre here. There's a great show every evening. There's guest artists that come on board. This is a typical ocean view accommodation. You can see here it's set up as twin, so double. You could have it as a twin if you wanted. There's plenty of places to eat and drink outdoor on board Norwegian Jade, and there's lots of facilities for you to be enjoying and all things going on throughout the day, so you'll never be bored of things to do on board Norwegian Jade. So this cruise that we've got for you now, this is a Vision Choice holiday that we've put together here ourselves at Vision Cruise. Our cruise experts have put this together just for you. This is Islands of the Caribbean, and we're going to be going away here on the 26th of November this year, and it's a 12-night holiday. Now, we're going to be flying you from the UK. This is based on London Heathrow out to Miami. Now, when we get you to Miami, we're not going to get you straight on board the Norwegian Jade. We're going to give you a one-night stay at the Miami Beach Resort and Spa, and that's on a room-only basis, and we've included that for you. So there's plenty of time for you to go and explore the likes of South Beach, maybe, go and see the upscale neighbourhoods of Coconut Grove and the Coral Gables if you want to go and see that, and a great nightlife as well in Miami. After that overnight stay, we're then going to be joining the Norwegian Jade. Remember, this is premium all-inclusive when you are on board the ship, so all your drinks and tips, they're all going to be taken care of. We're off to San Juan, is our next port of call here. Go and visit the rainforest here. You've got the huge fortresses El Morro and San Cristobal, which are well worth a visit. Then it's on to St. Thomas is our next port of call. Now, as well as the beaches here, we can go scuba diving and snorkeling. Shopping is one of the big onshore attractions here as well, and you're in the run-up to Christmas here as well. Then it's on to Roseau is our next destination here. You've got the beautiful botanical gardens that you can take a trip round. There's the water sports once again, or you can just sit on top deck with one of your drinks that's included in the price of your holiday. Then it's into Barbados is our next port of call. Go and have an exciting tour of Harrison's Cave here, which is underground streams and waterfalls. Then it's on to St. Lucia. Here, do take a trip to Pigeon Island and Rodney Bay. They're well worth a visit for the day to go and do that. Then it's on to St. Martin is our next port of call. You've got the French and the Dutch side of it. Take a scenic drive out to Mullet Bay and go and bargain shopping at the duty-free shops. Then it's back to Miami, where sadly that's where you're going to have to get off the Norwegian Jade. We're going to take you back to the airport, and then we're going to be flying you back to the UK, where sadly that's when your holiday will be ending. So this is going away on the 26th of November this year. It's a 12-night holiday, and as I say, it's a Vision Choice holiday. We've put this together just for you. We've got fares available from just £1,829 per person, and this includes so much. We've got all of your flights and your overseas transfers. They're all taken care of. You get that one-night stay in Miami before your cruise at the Miami Beach Resort and Spa. That's on a room-only basis. Then you're going to get 10 nights on board the Norwegian Jade, which is premium all-inclusive. expensive. So once again, your food, your drinks up to the value of $15, all your tips and gratuities, they're all taken care of as well. And then we're going to include those transfers as well when you're overseas, so you don't need to worry about having to get from one place to the other. We've taken all that into account for you here at Vision Cruise. Now, this price here, this is based on an inside stateroom when you're on board. If you wanted to upgrade to an ocean view or a balcony, or want more details, or maybe you want to extend your stay in Miami, have 2 or 3 nights before, or stay in Miami after your holiday, again, we can do that here for you. All you need to do is pick up that phone and give us a call here at Vision Cruise on 0800 655 6449, and you get through to us, the cruise specialist. Just let us know the dates and the timescales you can do on your budget, and then we can tailor make this just for you. And you can see this is a great price for an amazing holiday, once in a lifetime opportunity on a fabulous ship. If you want more information, all you have to do is go to the website at visioncruise.co.uk or give us a call now on 0800 655 6449.
Well, I think this cruise ticks all the boxes. You've got white sandy beaches, crystal clear waters, some great shopping opportunities, maybe even some hiking and water sports, and in true Norwegian Cruise Lines style, you are free to do whatever you want. If you wanted to, you could stay on top deck on a sun lounger and relax in this winter sunshine every single day, or you can get off and do some incredible activities. The choices are absolutely yours, but make the choice. Get yourself on this cruise. Let's have another little sail back through those details. So we are going to be flying you out to Miami, where you've got your one-night stay at the Miami Beach Resort and Spa. So plenty of time to have a lovely explore of this amazing city. Then we are off to San Juan, the capital of Puerto Rico. Some lovely cobblestone alleys and those fortresses are well worth a visit. Then we're into St. Thomas. Lots of shopping to be done here. The waterfront warehouses house duty-free china, watches and jewellery, so stock up on those Christmas presents. Then we're into Rosso in Dominica. Waterfalls, lakes, freshwater swamps and hiking trails, just a few of the sights here. Before we arrive into Barbados, this is where you can join the slow pace and relax on the palm fringe beaches, or enjoy an exciting tour of Harrison's Cave. Before we arrive into the beautiful port of St. Lucia, wide beaches and a bubbling volcano will greet you here. Then our final port of call will be St. Martin, half French and half Dutch. St. Martin is delightful. You'll find lovely cafes and boutiques and superb cuisine. Then we're going to be sailing you back into Miami, where we'll be flying you back to the UK. And all of that from fares of just £1,829. And don't forget, this is premium all-inclusive, so you can relax with your pina colada on the top deck every single day if you do so wish. How good does that sound?
Very good.
Don't miss out on this. I know me and Richard want to be there, sat on the top deck. Get yourself on the phone. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, we're going to move on now to one of my favourite itineraries. This is a Vision Choice holiday, and it's one of our best sellers. We are looking at LA, the Mexican Riviera, and Las Vegas, and we are going on board the Norwegian Star. So let's have a little look around.
Yeah, so just a small part, well, I say a small part, 9 nights of this are on board the Norwegian Star, but it's much, much more than your cruise adventure. Look at the Norwegian Star here, you can see. This again, this is what greets you on board when you step on the ship here, sort of the heartbeat place where you can meet people. This is a typical inside stateroom, you can see here. This is the price that we've quoted you from. There's all different types of stateroom categories. If you wanted to have maybe an ocean view like this one, give us a call and we'll quote you separately. See how the beds are there as twin, and you saw earlier there was a photo of a double. You can request that at the time of booking, and that will be made up for you when you get on board. There are options where you can have balconies if you wanted to have that, or maybe even have suites as well. Give us a call and we'll go through all of the details with you, so we can make sure that we get you the accommodation that you want. Out on top deck, you can see there's plenty of places for you to relax or have a dip in one of the many pools and the hot tubs where you'll find on board. There are also places to eat. If you want to have maybe a light bite by the pool, you can find that. There is also the award-winning spa on board, where there's great pamper treatments that you could be enjoying. You can see here the gymnasium. This again, the gymnasium is included in the price of your holiday, I must add, as well, and it's open from usually about 6 o'clock in the morning till about 10 or 11 in the evening. evening, and you can pop in there whenever you want. In the evening here, this is the main show that takes place. Great shows on board, and while I was on board there was a cruise show, which I've not seen on board with Norwegian Cruise Line, and it's great fun to go and see that, where you get all sorts of members of ship staff will come and perform on the stage and do shows for you, sing maybe, they might do a magic show or things like that. You saw some of the aerial acrobatics then as well. Great show if you go and see one of those. Then when we look at the different dining options on board, there's 16 different dining options for you to enjoy on board the Norwegian Star, and that can be anything from fine dining to endless buffets. Majority of them are covered in the price of your holiday, but there are some with an additional charge, like the gourmet French, the Japanese teppanyaki, or the upscale steakhouse as well. But if you do wanted to try a meal in one of those specialty restaurants, we're also going to be including some onboard credits on this sailing as well. So if you fancy having a drink, an evening meal there, one evening I should say, you can do that on board as well. And there's all sorts of things going on around the ship. If you're thinking, you know, how am I going to know what's going on throughout the day? There's a daily programme that's posted every single evening inside your stateroom. That will detail what's going on around the ship, so you really can plan your day around that, or you can just wake up and do what you want because you are on holiday after all. So we're going to be on board the Norwegian Star for this holiday, but it's a cruise and so much more. It's Los Angeles, Mexican Riviera and Las Vegas stars. Now, as Carly said, this is one of our best-selling holidays. We send lots of people on this holiday, and I can see why at this great price and some of the amazing destinations. We're going to be heading away here on the 28th of February next year for 15 nights. We're going to start our holiday in the UK. We're going to be flying you from London Heathrow. We've got other airports we can do. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately. Out to Los Angeles. When you get to Los Angeles, that's where we're going to give you a 2-night stay there at the Millennium Biltmore. It's on a room-only basis, so it allows you plenty of time to go and see the Hollywood sign. If you want to go and take a trip around Universal Studios, maybe have a walk down Sunset and Vine and meet the stars of film and screen, or have a stroll around the city itself. After that 2-night stay, we're then going to be transferring you to the Norwegian Star. This is where it's 9 nights of premium all-inclusive, so you don't need to worry about paying for anything extra when you're on board. Our next destination is Manzanillo. Here you've got the self-proclaimed sailfish capital of the world. There's the great water attractions you can get involved with there. Then we're on to Puerto Vallarta is our next port of call here. You've got 26 miles of beaches extend from the centre of the town around the bay, so there's plenty of things to go and explore. Mazatlan is our next destination. Here you can go and see the lighthouse here. It rises 152 metres above sea level and the second highest in the world. Cabo San Lucas is our next destination here. Once legendary for big game fish, it now draws people in with its class fairways and greens, and one of Mexico's most elite resort destinations. Then we'll cruise you back to Los Angeles, and sadly that's where we're going to have to take you off the Norwegian Star, but your holiday's not going to end. We've included a flight then to Las Vegas. When you get to Las Vegas, we're going to give you a 3-night stay at the Luxor in Las Vegas, and that's going to be on a room-only basis. So that means there's plenty of time to go and explore the strip there. You've got shopping opportunities if you wanted to go and do that. Maybe take just a walk down and soak up some of the nightlife in Las Vegas. You'll get a 3-night stay, that's on a room-only basis at the Luxor in Las Vegas. After that, we're then going to be picking you up from the hotel, taking you back to the airport, and then flying you back to the UK. So this is a 15-night holiday. We're going away here on the 28th of February next year. And just look at that price, from just £1,829 per person. Now, this is a Vision Choice holiday. We've put this together ourselves. We've included your flights based on London Heathrow. We can do other airports. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately. And your overseas transfers, they're included as well. You get a 2-night stay at the Millennium Biltmore in Los Angeles. That's on a room-only basis. You'll then enjoy 9 nights on board the Norwegian Star, which is premium all-inclusive. So all your accommodation, your entertainment, your food, your drinks, up to the value of $15, your tips and gratuities, all taken care of when you're on board. But if you want to maybe enjoy some of that specialty dining, or go shopping when you're on board, or an excursion, or have a pamper treatment, we'll give you a little bit of help with that. We're going to include $25 per stateroom onboard credits, which you can use to spend on board when you're having a lovely time. Then after that cruise holiday, we're going to fly you then from Los Angeles all the way to Las Vegas, where you're going to enjoy a 3-night stay at the Luxor in Las Vegas, and that's on a room-only basis. And all that is priced up for you at a great Vision Cruise price from just £1,829 per person. And that's what we do here at Vision Cruise. We've taken this cruise holiday with Norwegian Cruise Line and we've added these hotel stays before and after to make up this perfect dream holiday just for you. Now, when you book this cruise, we'll also involve you into Vision Plus, which is our own loyalty scheme. And if you've been with Norwegian Cruise Line before and a member of the Latitudes programme, you'll still get the Latitudes points as well, but you'll also get Vision Plus points as well. The two of them are combinable with each other, so the more cruises you do, the more benefits that you get. If you want more information on this holiday, but you can't do it at these dates, we've got other dates we can do this available. Give us a call and we'll go through those with you, or you can of course visit the website at visioncruise.co.uk or pick up that phone. It's free from a landline or a mobile in the UK on 0800 655 6449.
Well, if you break this down and think of it, if you did 2 city breaks, one to Los Angeles and then flew and did a city break in Las Vegas, then flew and travelled around the Mexican Riviera, all inclusive, how much would that cost you? I don't think you'd get it for this amazing price, and you get to travel on this beautiful ship and enjoy those wonderful hotels. Get yourself on the phone. Let's have another little sail back through those details. So we're going to be flying you out to Los Angeles, where you've got your 2-night stay at the Millennium Biltmore Hotel. So much to do in Los Angeles. Maybe visit the Griffith Observatory and gaze at the night stars, visit Hollywood Boulevard and the Walk of Fame, and maybe head to the Hollywood sign. Then we are going to be joining the Norwegian Star and sailing out to our first port of call, which is Manzanillo. The underwater visibility here is amazing, so maybe have a go at snorkeling or scuba diving. It'll be a memorable experience. Then we are into Puerto Vallarta. Feeling adventurous? Perhaps try the zip wiring through the tropical forest. Then our next protocol will be Mazatlan. Try Deer Island for a relaxing day on the beach before we sail you into Cabo San Lucas. You could learn salsa dancing in this exciting destination, or maybe try an outback adventure before we sail you back into Los Angeles and fly you to Las Vegas, where you've got your 3-night stay at the Luxor Hotel. And while you're there, maybe take in a show and perhaps head to the Grand Canyon. I know you can do helicopter trips there. If you want to have a look at adding one of those onto your holiday, then just ask when you give us a call on 0800 655 6449. And of course, that was inside staterooms from just £1,829, including your $25 of onboard credit and premium all-inclusive when you're on the ship.
What would you spend your onboard credit on?
Perfume. Every time, Richard.
Aftershave for me then.
So don't miss out on one of these wonderful cruises. Get yourself on the phone and give us a call. But for myself and Richard, it's time for us to go. See you next time.
We'll see you very soon with more great premium all-inclusive deals from Norwegian Cruise Line.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.